Rainbow Bears Go on an Adventure by First West Blatchington Rainbows. Once upon a time, Mrs. Cupcake, Lily, Spotty, Mr. Fox, Gorilla, Panda, Piggy, Uni and Splash went on an adventure to a treasure island. When they got to the island, Splash said, "Wow, this is beautiful. What's the island called?" "I think it's called Sunny," said Uni, and the friends all nodded their head. "It's so pretty here," said Mr. Fox. "What shall we do first?" "I know," said Panda. "We should all go look for our favourite shell and see who can find the most beautiful." Off the friends went to find their favourite shells, and they came back with lots of different pretty ones. "These are so lovely," said Mrs. Cupcake. "I don't want to leave them here, but how will we get them home?" "I know," said Uni. "We can put them in my bucket. I'll carry them." The friends all cheered. Once they'd collected up their shells, the friends wondered what they should do. "I know what I'd like to do," said Piggy. "I'd like to go for a swim." Gorilla, Splash and Mrs. Cupcake agreed, so off they went to the sea. "What about the rest of us?" said Spotty. "I don't know about you, but I'm quite hungry." The others agreed, so they got out their picnic basket and started eating the lovely jam sandwiches and apples that were inside. Whilst they were eating, Piggy, Gorilla, Mrs. Cupcake and Splash were splashing around in the sea. It was lovely and cool, and it was such a beautiful sunny day. Once they'd finished swimming and the others had finished eating, they headed off into the jungle. "What shall we do while we're in here?" said Lily. "We should look for bears," said Panda. "I wonder if we'll see any." The friends looked and they looked, but they didn't see any bears. They saw a cheetah. They saw a butterfly. They saw an elephant. They even saw a unicorn, but no bears. "I know what we can do," said Piggy. "We should put some honey out. Bears like honey." So the friends put down a really big pot of honey and waited for the bears. They waited and they waited, but still no bears. "Oh, this is silly," said Mr. Fox. "We're never going to see any bears." When all of a sudden, from behind the trees, out came two robot bears. "Wow," said the friends. "This is so exciting. Shall we all have something to eat and play some games?" The robot bears really wanted to do that. So they got some ice cream and some candy floss, and they played their favourite games. "What's your favourite game?" said Mrs. Cupcake. And the robot bears answered, "Ultimate Tag." So they all ran around and played tag until they were really tired. Once they'd finished their games, the friends all headed back to the beach. It was time to go home. They'd had such a long day. "How are we going to get home?" said Uni. "I don't really want to swim all that way." "I know," said Spotty. "We'll take a flying octopus." They all boarded their flying octopus and flew home, ready to go to bed.